welcome to the third part of this wonderful anime. If you haven't seen the previous parts, I highly recommend you to watch them through the link in the description. At the last part, we saw that Yoshino summoned Zadkiel because she was surrounded by Ryuko, and the surroundings begin to freeze and the AST members become frozen. But Origami and Ryuko didn't get frozen, so they chase after Yoshino. Suddenly, Shido calls out to her, and when she stops and tries to reunite with Shido, Origami fires at her. Taka sees what is happening from a distance, but is unable to summon the sand dolphin. After many failed attempts, Taka finally summons her angel in time to protect Shido from Zadkiel. Shido then clears up their misunderstanding and reveals that Yoshino is his spirit as well. As such, he pleased Taka to help him as he could not do it alone. Meanwhile, a blizzard has erupted from Yoshino's angel, but Origami lifts a nearby building to use it to hit the moment the blizzard comes down. Fortunately, a mysterious energy destroys the building as Taka reveals that it is the cause, causing Origami to immediately engage her in a duel. As Taka distracts them, Shido continues on toward the blizzard to Yoshino, despite Kotori asking him not to. Seeing Shido fall, Yoshino runs to him and his wounds begin to heal, where she is relieved to see him in Yashinin, which makes her cry. Shido then assures her that everything will be alright, but to do that she has to kiss him. Yoshino stands and kisses him. After that, Yoshino's astral suit and the blizzard disappear. The next day, Kotori reveals a special housing unit for Taka and Yoshino. The Atsuka siblings then walk away to see Yoshino being happily greeted by Shido. The next day, Ryuko and her AST team are attacked by a mysterious group, and she exclaims how this happened. Earlier that day, Kotori decides to arrange to go to a hot spring. When asked which one, Shido suggests Tanga Paradise Hot Springs. Kanazuki agrees on the destination, but Kotori is suspicious of his suggestion, so she asks him what he's really after, revealing his very grumpy nature. As a punishment, he has to constantly dig a hole and fill it up again. At Camp Tango's military base, Ryuko is informed that their group of Democrats have been deployed to observe their techniques in dealing with spirits. In her office, she expresses her happiness for a trip, but their trip is cancelled, leaving her to be frustrated towards spirits. However, his subordinate suggests that she go to the local hot springs instead. An excited Ryuko thanks her and decides to go there. Elsewhere, Shido calls Origami and asks if he cooled the book he borrowed from her, but she only asks why. As he's about to explain, she hears Taka accidentally giving away where they're heading, much to Origami's jealousy. Later, Shido pets Yoshino's head, so Taka asks Shido to pet her too. But unfortunately, he couldn't reach her because she's up front, which makes Taka keep complaining. Yashinin then asks Shido to pet her and make Taka even more jealous, so she accidentally breaks a hole in the ground. Meanwhile, the AST squad is forced to hike due to an accidental cave-in. Shido and the others have to go on foot, but AST appears behind them. So the Fraxinus crew decide to attack the AST before they detect them. So AST blocks other possible paths, but Origami sees a side road they can take. Meanwhile, Shido sees someone familiar. To his surprise, he finds Kotori, where she reveals that she is only making sure that Shido does his job properly. However, Shido offers her to tag along with them and she happily accepts. AST, on the other hand, uses explosives to clear the siege, so Kotori orders her crew to stop them. As Shido and the group calmly continue to the hot springs, a rocket suddenly explodes, causing Yashinin to blast off, so Yoshino begins to cry. Her cries causes the area to rain and freeze, so Shido goes to find the puppet. Kotori then allows the crew to use destroy mode where all the traps fire on the AST at the same time, causing Ryuko to completely lose her mind. Through the mayhem that Ryuko is causing, Shido finally finds Yashinin. But suddenly, a giant barrel bomb goes towards him, but luckily, Taka saves him before the bomb explodes. Outside the shield, 3 of Ryuko's troops spot Taka, but before they can attack, the two accidentally disappear. A while later, Ryuko happily announces that she now feels better after all that happened. As for Shido and the others, they finally make it to the hot springs, but Yashinin's head falls, much to Yoshino's horror. Meanwhile, Ryuko and her troops also finally arrive at the hot springs, only to find that the water has suddenly frozen. With the hot springs unusable, Kanazuki reports that he somehow managed to dig up the hot springs, so the group went there instead. As they finally calm down, Kotori tells Shido that she has a mission for him soon, and this video ends here. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next part that will be published very soon.